Welcome to Stockton University's Class of 2021 Commencement Ceremony. Before we begin today's event, we'd like to take a moment to make a few safety announcements. Please direct your attention to the exits located at each corner of the venue. Aisleways and exit points should remain clear at all times. In the event of an emergency, please exit immediately and follow instructions from the staff. If you would require assistance evacuating, please identify yourself to an usher. We would also like to remind you that smoking is prohibited in all university buildings and venues. Smoking is only permitted in designated smoking gazebos. For everyone's safety, please remember to mask up, back up, and wash up. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. We hope you enjoy the ceremony.
Good morning. I don't know about that. It's Tuesday. That's about 9 o'clock. Good morning. Welcome to Stockton University's 2021 commencement ceremony for the School of Business. I am Dr. Alfonso Obuehi, the Dean of the School of Business. Our first priority today and every day is to provide a safe environment for our community. To do so, please remember to follow our 4 simple rules throughout today's event. Mask up, back up, wash up, and what's the last one? Vax up. Okay. Thank you. Would everyone please rise for the national anthem, performed by Joseph Stramady, a 2015 alumnus and a member of the Provost managerial team.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Ms. Stramady. Please be seated. Okay. It is my pleasure to introduce the platform party. They will stand and remain standing as their names are called. Please hold your applause until I complete the introductions. Representing the Stockton University Board of Trustees is Mr. Raymond Ciccone, Chair and a 1979 Stockton alumnus. Distinguished members of the platform party also include Dr. Harvey Kesselman, President of Stockton University, Dr. Susan Davenport, Interim Provost and Executive Vice President, Dr. Valerie Hayes, Chief Officer for Diversity and Inclusion, Dr. George DeFees, Assistant Professor of Business Studies and Management, and Ms. Brittany Barnett, candidate for Bachelor of Science in Business Studies and our student speaker for today. Thank you all for your service to Stockton and higher education in New Jersey. Please be seated. You may now applause. It is now my privilege to ask Ray Ciccone, Chair of the Stockton University Board of Trustees, to come to the podium to offer welcoming remarks.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ray Ciccone. I'm a proud 1979 graduate and have the honor of serving as the chairman of the Board of Trustees. You have demonstrated great commitment in earning your degree at Stockton. This will serve you well in the next chapter of your life with your job, community, service, and advanced studies. I welcome you to our community of over 58,000 Stockton Osprey alumni representing Stockton throughout the United States and beyond. I encourage you to remain involved with Stockton, to take full advantage of the programs, activities offered to alumni. Congratulations from the Board of Trustees and the entire Stockton community. Now please welcome Brittany Barnett, candidate for Bachelor of Science, to the podium to address the class of 2021.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brittany Barnett, and like all of you, I cannot believe it's the day of our graduation ceremony. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times with COVID, but we are here. I personally am so excited to be able to talk to you today because I never believed I'd have the honor to do something like this. You see, as a child, I was diagnosed with autism, and my parents were told I would never speak, fit in with others, nor be able to care for myself. Then through elementary and middle school, I had specialist needs and learned how to cope with outside stimuli. I was able to excel in my studies and interests. In high school and community college, I made my first friends and actively learned how to socialize and communicate like my peers and anyone I talked to or observed around me. I ventured into volunteering and the arts as hobbies. All of that was amazing, but it wasn't until Stockton University that I figured out who I was and what I wanted to do with my life. I love to volunteer, to study things nerdy people like me find interesting, such as economics and finance. That I was proud to be autistic, that I was proud to be in the LGBTQ+ community, and that I could forge and maintain wonderful connections. I never let anyone tell me what I can and cannot do, to the point that I surprised even myself in beating the odds to have all the things I thought I'd never have. Stockton University is unique in that despite our disputes for parking spaces, everyone is friendly and ready to help, meet, and talk to you. I tell my story because I've seen others struggle and persevere. Parents, working students, exchange students, people with health issues, heck, just professors trying to figure out Zoom. But despite all of our differences and our obstacles, we are here today with our loved ones and the memories of those we wish could be here. I'm here to say I'm absolutely proud of all of you and that you can go beyond even your wildest dreams. We all have plans and goals that may not be clear, may be subject to change, or are yet to be figured out. But we do not have to go to it alone because we have our strengths and our community to support us. Thank you for listening to my speech today, and may all of your ospreys fly high to further achievements. It is my honor to now welcome Dr. Harvey Kesselman, President of Stockton University, to the podium to deliver the commencement address.
What a great story. Another round of applause for Brittany. Graduates, my fellow Ospreys, on behalf of Stockton University, I offer you a heartfelt congratulations on successfully accomplishing this major milestone in your life. We are immensely proud of you, and we celebrate your academic success. We celebrate your rite of passage, and we celebrate you. Everyone, please join me in giving the Stockton University class of 2021 a big round of applause. Words cannot express the hope and optimism I feel when looking at our extraordinary graduates. And if there was a time when the world needed hope and optimism, it is now. For in the last year, you have, quite frankly, we all have, experienced challenges in our world that have baffled minds and broken hearts. But to our amazement, these same challenges have sparked new ways of thinking and generated faith in causes bigger than ourselves. Graduating from college is already a daunting goal, and graduates, on top of everything else in your lives, you've had to reacquaint yourselves with the meaning of the word perseverance. You had to power through, even when the finish line looked so distant. You've had to stand firm, resilient in your efforts to complete this portion of your academic journey, which was no easy feat. But like most resilient people, you understood that the only way to get through it is to go through it, regardless of the rocky terrain. This test of perseverance and resilience was perhaps best described by Grammy Award winner Cardi B. Yes, I said Cardi B. When she said, "Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. Now I know you're probably thinking, really? I thought he would be more of a Billy Joel type of guy. And you would be correct. But on this topic, she nailed it, period. And because you've embraced the essence of perseverance and resilience in a time that some describe as the perfect storm, a pandemic, racial and social injustice and unrest, and a global economic crisis, you've accomplished something that very few people could do. You stayed the course and you finished. What an incredible achievement. And here lies my hope and optimism. It lies with you, our graduates of the School of Arts and Humanities. You will create meaningful societal change through artistic expression. It lies with you, our graduates of the School of Business. You will create opportunities to stimulate and produce economic growth. It lies with you, our graduates of the School of Education. You will be dynamic educators who respect and recognize the potential in every student. It lies with you, our graduates of the School of General Studies. You will harness your interdisciplinary knowledge to lead, shape, and strengthen communities. It lies with you, our graduates of the School of Health Sciences. You will manage the demands of today's enormous healthcare challenges and play critical roles in improving our community's health and welfare. It lies with you, our graduates of the School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. You will optimize alternative energies that will afford a greener way of life for generations to come. And it lies with you, our graduates of the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. You will delve into the challenges of our criminal justice and political systems, reimagine institutional structures, and create better systems. It lies in all of you and your incredible Osprey spirit. Simply put, my hope and optimism lie in you. But before you turn your tassels and go off to celebrate with family and friends, I want to leave you with a word of advice, and that is keep learning. Why? Author Roberta Bogany explained it best when she said, when you stop learning, you stop growing. And when you stop growing, you stop living. It really is just that simple. Keep learning. Don't make this academic milestone the last mile you walk in your pursuit of knowledge. Personally, I strive to learn something new each and every day. In this last year, I've learned quite a few things. For instance, I've learned that during Zoom conferences, our monitors don't lie. But I am truly grateful that they don't laugh either, given my current status under this regalia. I've learned from Frank McCourt that the uncluttered life is the key to a good memory. And if you don't believe me, just ask Stefan Thomas, the could-be Bitcoin multimillionaire, if only he could remember his password. I've even learned a few tidbits of slang. Take the word lit. Just recently, I was talking to a student who said his class was lit. So naturally, I assumed he was talking about his literature class and asked, so what's your favorite reading this semester? Then, after he stopped laughing at me, he explained that he meant the class was really, really exciting. I had no idea. In any case, my point is never stop learning. Why? Because learning begets growing, growing in knowledge, growing as a compassionate person, growing as a global citizen, ready to engage the world and meet the many challenges still ahead of us, and most importantly, growing as a human being. Likewise, as you learn and grow, remember to keep living. Don't get so caught up making a living that you forget how to actually live, living out your passions, living out your dreams. Experience this gift called life to the fullest. Leave nothing on the table and no stone unturned, because if this past year has taught us anything, it has taught us to take nothing for granted. To paraphrase others, in the end, it won't be the years in your life that count. It'll be the life in your years that matter. So once again, congratulations, class of 2021. It's been lit. It's now my distinct pleasure to invite Dr. Susan Davenport to the podium for the degree conferral.
We will now begin the presentation of candidates for degrees. Please note, a professional photographer will take photographs of the candidates as they walk across the stage. Proofs of these pictures will be sent to the candidates. The ceremony is also being recorded, and copies may be ordered by visiting Stockton's Commencement webpage. We ask that all guests please remain at their seats when taking pictures. Will the graduating class of 2021 please rise? Dr. Kesselman, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified all respects for their degree by successfully completing curricula offered by Stockton University. The faculty recommended that these candidates be awarded appropriate degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
Members of the graduating class of 2021 who have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation based on the approval of the faculty and the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey and the Stockton University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now switch your tassels. Please be seated.
We are now privileged to present the new graduates. We ask that you process across stage when your name is called. In light of current health guidelines, we will not be shaking hands. Graduates, when you exit the stage, please honor your fellow graduates and promptly return to your seats. Would the graduates from the School of Business please come forward? Reading the names is Dr. George DeFeese, Assistant Professor of Business Studies and Management.
That's me. Brittany Barnett. Loredana Gregorato. Kelly Amendola. Brandon Andrews. Samia Andrews. Dominic Ballerini. Jacqueline Cartagena. Kevin Coulter. Angela Di Domenico. Dakota Donnelly. Chris Facciaponti. Erica Ferrigno. Rachel Fiore. Daniel Garabrants. Miles Ackerson. Tanner Graysick. Taylor Haji. Lauren Hallgreen. Rafi Hawk. Fantasia Johnson. Alia Kelly. William Kramer. Alyssa Mansfield. Isabel Marsh. Sophia Marziello. Amanda Masucci. Erin McElroan. Alyssa Mazzina. Robert Morosis. Jacob Nevarez. David Pileggi. Good. Zoe Rehak. Madison Rizzi. McKenna Robel. Walter Romano. Zachary Romano. Chloe Schultz. Good, how are you? Aaron Smilo. Rachel St. Clair. Joseph Tiernan. Joshua Torres. Tamor Akram. Sarah. Okay. Last name? Farah Amandana. Anaf Amin. Eric Anderson. Nicholas Arena. Marcia Blackman. Brendan Blight. Anthony Beauvais. Colleen Brady. William Buckler. Heather Burton. O'Neill Bygrave. Christian Campana. Dylan Cardell. Matthew Carroll. Dakota Cassis. Jensei Cedeno. Chanhai Cheth. Emily Chiaramella. Colin Cooper. Sydney Coots. Richard Curto. John DeBudo. Giovanni DeMorin. Shreya Desai. Brittany Dintinger. Oh. Taylor Edler. Drew Every. Hey there. Nadine Farah. Joseph Federuso III. Andrew Felon. Daniel Fortunato. Alyssa Frederick. Kyle Gentek. Thomas Giovannucci. Sarah Girolamo. Irvin Jelly. Kayla Gorel. Syed Eldawi. Kevin Grimm. Brittany Harding. Kelly Hernandez. Kirsten Jacob. Christine Jones. Ashley Kruger. Michael Kurz. Dennis Lamb. Cindy Lanier. Nicole Leonard. Madison Livermore. Tyler Groff. Rocco Mahoney. Alyssa Marano. William Martino Jr. Richard Mason. Kevin McCann. Kyle McDonald. Hassan McNeil. Gianna Mene. Good, how are you? Sean Metzler. Michelle Miller. Nicole Monetti. Hello there. Huang Wen. Good, how are you? Melana Odegova. Melina Octon. Savannah Oliverio. Kylie Owens. Nidhi Patel. Juan Perez. Michael Perona. Corey Peschel. Jada Phillips. Zachary Piscopo. Nicholas Kyles Bouton. Destiny Reef. Han Lee. Ashley Reyes. Jonathan Rodriguez. Oswaldo Rodriguez. Richard Rodriguez Jr. Daniela Rodriguez Molina. Daniel Rupert. Taylor Simon. Michael Snyder II. Alexander Solopaka. Miguel Soto. Luke Stamball. Maria Starter. Kara Staudenmayer. Parker Strassfeld. Samantha Swiderski. Christopher Thomas. Chanel Trochet. Michelle Wells. Asata Williams. Matthew Williams. Dominic Witham. Julie Kirkella. Anthony Avalon Jr. Elizabeth Barenberg. Amber Berth Montalvo. Lauren Bott. Jacqueline Brescia. Katie Casalino. Moira Conville. Sarah Dolly. Tiffany Di Donato. Donovan Duelli. Samantha Enterline. Veronica Thallis. Bailey Hall. Erin Joshi.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. You may be seated. You've earned it, I guess. As we conclude this ceremony with a recessional, the platform party will leave the stage, followed by the graduates exiting the building through the doors behind me. Guests are asked to follow the graduates promptly and meet them in parking lot 5 outside the building. Given our unique circumstances of hosting 4 ceremonies today, yes, that's right, 4 ceremonies, okay? I ask that graduates and guests prepare to leave campus in a timely manner and continue the celebration of campus. This will allow for the university to prepare this venue with recommended health and safety measures and make parking available for the graduates and guests participating in the next ceremony. All of us at Stockton are proud of you and joyfully embrace you as graduates and lifelong members of the Stockton family. Thank you for choosing Stockton and for remaining a part of the university's legacy. The recessional will begin with a rendition of Osprey's On Parade, our alma mater. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of your special, very special day indeed.
Let us travel in the footsteps of those who came before. Here on our campus in the Pines, knowledge opens every door. And when we go marching out to the world beyond our Stockton, at ease with to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way. Oh, let us proudly strive to be examples day by day. Knowledge leads to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way.